everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I have a Gel X dupe kit that is only $10 and is available to purchase on Amazon. I am super excited to try this. Recently, I have been so in love with doing Gel X nails. I just think it is super easy to do, a quick and easy way to have gel extensions onto your natural nails. And I just really like trying out these different kits just to see which one I prefer or if it's like a hit or miss. So this one is from the brand Gelin. I do apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but the box is very nice. It does on the back here. It shows all of the items that are included, but of course we're just going to pull everything out and take a look at everything that is included inside the box. So the first thing here are the user manuals. This is for the nail lamp, and tell me that does not look like a shower head. When I first saw that, I was like, whoa, that's a crazy little lamp. I cannot wait to try that out. And then we also have like the little instruction manual pamphlet here showing how to use the kit. Basically very simple, and I will be showing you how to use it in today's video. So let's go ahead and just pull everything out. I cannot wait to show you guys this lamp. I was super excited about it because if you have ever tried Gel X kits or if you've watched my videos, you have probably seen that a lot of these kits have that same mini lamp, but this one was different and I was very excited about that. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at the lamp first. Here is what the lamp looks like. I think it's really nice and very good quality. I like how it has that little handle, but you can also set it down, so you can either hold it to cure, you can set it down to cure. It also has enough room under there where you can still like hold the nail in place. I also like the lavender accents on it. I think overall this nail lamp is very nice and probably one of my favorite ones that has been included in like a gel tip kit. So I really do like that. And for this one only being $9.99 on Amazon, I think that is an amazing deal, especially once we take a look at the other items included. So I was just looking at the user manual to make sure I was using it correctly. You do press the button on top and it will stay on for a 60-second timer, but if you do not want it to stay on, you can hit the button again and it will turn off, which I really appreciate because I don't keep my nails under there for that full time. I just do a quick little flash cure and then I'll put all of my nails into the larger lamp. But overall, I really loved that little flash curing lamp. It was very nice. The next item are some nail tip cutters, and these are plastic, so they are not the best quality, but I was kind of just like squeezing it and it felt like it would work. I did not use them because the nails were pretty short. The next item is the nail solid glue gel. This does need to be cured with a UV LED nail lamp, of course, but it is a solid glue, so it's more like a poly gel versus a base coat. One thing I didn't like is it didn't really have that applicator point, but it still worked out really well, and I will show you how I use that in a couple minutes here. The next item is a buffer. This is a 100-180 grit. Recently, I've been really loving buffers in that shape. I just think it's really nice to use. It also, it kind of feels like a hand file versus a small little buffing block. The next item is a 100-180 grit hand file. This was not the best quality, but of course it does work, especially because you're really only filing the nail tips. It's not like you're going in with acrylic or polygel filing that. And the last item included in this gel tip kit are the actual nail tips. There are 480 pieces in here, but there is, I believe, 120, is that what it said? 120 of each color, and there are 4 different colors, which I was very surprised about. You get a lot of tips in this this kit. I was so happy about this. You get like a more mauvey pink, you get a lighter pink, we also get a like kind of like a brown toned and also a orange. And I was just so surprised with how many nail tips you got in this. Also, them not being clear. Like you already have your nude base, you can keep it as is, or you can go in with some stickers, some nail art, some French tips. Literally, this is a very nice kit and I love it so much. If you are interested in purchasing it, I will be leaving the link down in the description box below. Like I said, it is currently $9.99 on the Amazon website. They do have a few other like options, like color options to choose from, but those of course do range in price. But this specific kit here, it's under $10 or about $10. So I think that's really good. If you're interested, I will leave the link down in the description box and you can purchase it. But I will also be using this kit today to do a quick little nail set because I wanted to overall try the products out a little bit. And these nail tips here were just, I was very excited about this kit. The nail lamp, the solid glue gel, and also the nail tips, they really outdid themselves with this kit, especially being at that very low price. So let's go ahead and start off with some basic nail prep. I'm going to start with my natural nails by clipping down the length because these are almond nails. It is always best when you are using an almond shape to clip down the length from your natural nails. Of course, you do not have to do this. I just prefer doing it because usually with almond nails, you want to have a shorter like nail length for your natural nail because if you do not clip the length down, you usually will be able to see it on the side of the almond shape because it does kind of like go in to make that shape. I hope that all makes sense, but I went ahead and clipped down the length of my natural nails. I'm also taking a cuticle pusher and pushing back my cuticles. These two items were not included in the kit, but of course you can just purchase them separately, especially with the low price of this kit. If you're a beginner and don't have any nail clippers or a cuticle pusher, you can go ahead and just purchase those items individually. And you can make it a quick little stop and just also pick those up from Amazon as well. I am now taking the buffer which was included in the kit, and this is also a very important step. You want to go ahead and buff the shine from your natural nail. Of course, you can go in further with your cuticles and cut them. You can also use an e-file to clean up further around your cuticles, but trying to keep it a little bit more beginner friendly and easier for people to do at home, I wanted to just skip using the e-file and just go ahead and use the buffer to remove the shine. After I was finished removing the shine from my natural nails, I went ahead and brushed away the dust. Now I am taking a nail dehydrator and I am applying a layer of this to all of the nails. This is the same brand, but it was not included in this specific Gel X dupe kit. I did do an unboxing where these were included in one of the kits. I will try to remember to link that one up in the cards. But I went ahead, applied the dehydrator to dehydrate my nails. Now I'm taking my nail primer and applying that to the nails. That way we can prime the nails for our gel application. Once that was completely dry, I am now taking a base coat and I'm going to be applying a layer of this to all of the nails and curing in my larger nail lamp for a full 30-second cure. After the base coat was cured, I also went ahead and applied a peel off base coat because I will not be keeping these nails on because I have a lot more content to film. If you do want them to last, just make sure you don't apply that peel off base coat and you should be able to at least have these nails last anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks and maybe even longer if you go in with some extra steps of nail prep, like really making sure you remove any dead cuticle because that can definitely cause your nails to lift, and we want our nails to last as long as possible. We do not want them to lift. So now it is time for me to size out my nail tips, and I was kind of a little wondering like which color should I use. I was tied between the mauve and the lighter pink, and I did decide to go with the lighter pink just because I thought they would look a lot better for today's nail set. So I am just taking this here and sizing out my nail tips. When you are sizing your nail tips, you do want to make sure that the nail tip fits you from sidewall to sidewall without needing to press down the nail tip to make it fit. You do not want to squeeze it to fit on your nail. You want to just lay it there and have it fit from sidewall to sidewall. Another thing, I didn't really talk about the quality of these tips, so when I was sizing them out, I kind of was feeling them a little bit, and near the cuticle area of the nail, it was a lot like it was more flimsy than the tip of the nail, and that is overall pretty good because you do want the nail tip to fit on your nail bed very nicely and have a very seamless look to it. And then you do want the tip part of the nail to be a little bit more stronger and have more strength to it. That way your nails don't bend or they don't break, they keep their shape. And overall, I felt like they were pretty good quality, not the best nail tips that I have ever seen through the process of using all kinds of different nail tips, but I definitely think they are really good tips. Also, with the length being a very short length, I feel like it isn't totally a huge deal. I also wanted to show that the underside, these are actually pre-buffed nail tips or pre-etched nail tips, which is very, very nice. If you are using nail tips that are not pre-etched on the inside, you do want to make sure you pre-etch them either chemically or using like a sanding band and an e-file, just to make sure that it gives it that a little bit more to make your nails last a little bit longer. After I had all of my nail tips sized out, I didn't really need to go in with any filing. I felt like these nail tips fit my nail beds really nicely. If they do not fit your nail beds perfectly or around the cuticle perfectly, make sure you do take a hand file and just go ahead and make that nail tip fit you perfectly. You are the one who is wearing these nails, so you want them to fit you. So if they are hanging over on your skin, if they don't have that perfect fit, just take a hand file and quickly shape them to make sure they fit you. It will definitely make the results of the ending manicure look 10 times better, and it will also help a lot with lifting, because if the nail tip is overhanging on your skin, it's definitely going to lift versus if you were to file it and have it fit your nail bed perfectly. So I didn't need to do any of that, so I just jumped right in and I am taking that solid glue gel and applying it to the nail tip. You can see here that I'm just squeezing out a very small bead onto the cuticle area, and then I just place that onto my nail bed. And the one good thing about using a solid glue gel, because it has a thicker consistency like poly gel versus like a regular base gel where it's a little bit thinner, this stays in place. This is not even cured yet, and I was able to take a cleanup brush and clean around my cuticle to remove any of that gel on my skin before curing. I did not have to hold the nails in place. I was able to just get it where I wanted it, clean it up, make sure it's straight, and then I was able to just pop it right into the nail lamp. I really love this solid glue gel, and I personally prefer Gel X dupe kits or gel extension kits to have a solid glue gel, just because I think that it makes things a lot easier. I also feel like when I am using a solid glue versus a regular like 4-in-1 base gel or like a thicker base gel, I just think I have less of spillage. I think that it's a lot easier to get that correct amount that you need. Another thing that I do quickly want to mention here is these nail tips are not completely opaque. They do have kind of like a sheer look to them where the gel is able to be cured through the nail tip. I did not have any uncured gel at all. To make sure I didn't have any uncured gel, I did go ahead and do a full cure of 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds, just to make sure it was fully cured. But when I did pop these nails off in the end, I did actually go ahead and take a look to see if there was any uncured gel, and there was absolutely no uncured gel. So these tips are able to be cured through curing that gel, which I feel like would be very helpful for some of you to know, because of course we don't want to have any uncured gel products touching our skin or anything like that, because it can cause a allergic reaction. But these nail tips were slightly sheer, where it allowed the gel to cure fully, which was very good to know, and I was super happy about that. After they were finished cured, I am taking that hand file just to file around the free edge, just to remove that little bump on the tip of the nails. And then I will also be taking the buffer and buffing the shine from the surface. These are pre-etched on the inside, but they are not pre-buffed. So you do want to go ahead and buff the surface of the nail tips. That way, if you apply just a top coat, or if you are going in with some gel polish, it doesn't peel off from the shiny surface layer. I do know that a lot of people don't do this and do get away with their nail polish not peeling, but of course I just like to go ahead and share this step in case you are struggling with your gel polish peeling off from your nail tip. That way you can try this out and buff the nail tip first to see if that is what may be causing it. So I just went ahead and buffed the surface. Also, while I was buffing, I buffed around the cuticle. I also looked closely to see if there was any like spillage of the product, and I felt like I did really good with that. Also, again, I didn't want to use my e-file, but sometimes I will take my e-file with a cuticle ball bit and go around the cuticle to seal it in. But like I said, these nail tips fit me very nicely, and I really liked how they looked around my cuticle. It was just seamless. It looked so good, and it looked like it was already sealed in, especially just going in slightly and taking that buffer. It helped tremendously, and I just loved how these tips were looking. I felt like they looked so good. After I was finished filing and buffing, I went ahead and removed the nail dust, and now we are ready to do some nail art and some designs. So I quickly did want to show this new gel polish release from Daily Charme, since I will be using one of these colors in today's manicure, and I just thought these were way too cute not to share them with you guys. So on January 1st, Daily Charme did release 6 new Twinkle holographic Twinkle gel polishes, and this is their pastel holographic Twinkle collection with 6 new colors, and these are so gorgeous. I did go ahead and turn off all of my filming lighting, and this is just me recording with a flash, and just look at how stunning these twinkle and sparkle and shine so much. I absolutely love the holographic Twinkle gels from Daily Charme. They are some of my absolute favorite glitter or just gel polishes in general. I just think they are absolutely gorgeous. And if you do not know this already, I am absolutely addicted to Daily Charme. I think they have some of the best products out there, especially their charm gels. And if you have ever took a look at their website, you do know that they have tons of nail decorations, stickers, charms, so many different goodies on their website. I could literally spend a fortune getting every single product just because I love literally everything. So I did just want to go ahead and share these. I thought it was the perfect time since they were just released yesterday. And I do have a discount code with Daily Charme. That code is NAILEDBYBRANDI, and it can save you a little bit money off of your Daily Charme purchases. They also are coming out with their Daily Charm box for the month of January, so stick around for that video. I am not 100% sure if you can purchase it. I'm not sure if any spots are currently available for that, but if there are any spots, I will go ahead and link that down in the description box, since I do know that it is super big and a lot of people really like those charm boxes. If you have never heard of the charm boxes, it is just a subscription box, and it is bi-monthly. I will have a separate video of me unboxing their January charm box, so just stay around for that. But I did just want to mention that because I do know that if they have any spots available, they will go super quick and then there will be no spots until like the next month. I know that these got super popular. Everybody's trying to get them. So just go ahead and check the description box. I just wanted to quickly mention that, but here are the 6 gel polish colors. Again, this is just with flash. These colors are so stunning. I love the Twinkle. I also love the holographic to them. I think that is one of my favorite parts about this, but they are just so gorgeous. I love all of the colors. I also really like that they do have that like princess theme to it. I really love that. But for today's manicure, I am going to be using Once Upon a Time, which kind of was that champagne color, I would describe it as. I'm also using a liner brush from Daily Charme as well. They have some really good quality nail art brushes. So now coming back to the nail set here, I am going to be doing a French tip on the index, the pinky, and also the thumb using that Once Upon a Time gel polish color. I started off by just taking my line brush and creating a smile line. Because these nails are very short, I didn't really focus too much on my smile line. I basically just put my smile line where I could see my natural nail, so where my natural nail ends. I feel like when I am doing French tips on shorter nails, it's a lot easier than doing it on longer nails. But then again, I've had tons and tons of practice doing French tips, so I feel like once you do it so much, it can just be pretty quick and easy. But of course, I still have those days where I struggle with French tips. I did go ahead and keep this French tip in real time. That way you can see how long it took me and the actual process without like having it be sped up. But like I said, it was pretty quick to do, it was easy, and I did just go in with a thin coat of this gel. That's another thing that I really like about these Twinkle gels. They do have a lot of pigment in them, and they are a little bit harder to use for nail art because they are filled with glitter. But honestly, I don't really struggle too much with it. I was able to do my French tips very easily, and I think they are a really good reflective gel. I do know some reflective gels are a little bit harder to use than others, but these specific ones from Daily Charme are absolutely amazing quality. So like I said, I am just doing French tips on the thumb, index, and pinky, and I did go ahead and do 2 coats of the glitter. That was optional. Of course, you don't have to do 2 coats, but I just wanted to make sure that the French tips had as much glitter on as possible. So I went ahead, did the first coat, I cured for 30 seconds, and then now I'm just going in with my second coat. And for the second coat, I only showed the index finger since it is a very repetitive process, and I am just repeating the same exact steps. For my ring finger, I am just going to be doing a full glitter nail using that same color of gel polish. I did 1 coat, I cured for 30 seconds, and then I applied my second coat and cured for another 30-second cure. And then for my middle finger, I am just going to be leaving that one pink because I am going to be using some rhinestones to add a little bit of bling to the nail set. I did want to say though that I hope you all had a great and good new year. I hope you were all safe and had a very good time with your family, your friends, and I cannot believe that it is officially 2023. I cannot believe where 2022 has gone, but we are here pulling it through, the second video of 2023. For the rhinestones, I decided to use the Twinkle Twinkle Sparkly Glass rhinestones from Daily Charme in the shade Golden Shadow. I felt like these matched really well with the Once Upon a Time Twinkle Twinkle gel polish color. So I am just taking the No Wipe glossy top coat from Daily Charme and also my wax pencil. And for all of the French tip nails, I am going to be doing some cuticle rhinestones. and I'm just placing these rhinestones in my uncured top coat. If you do want your nails to last, I would recommend using a rhinestone gel just to ensure that they last as long as your nail set does. But because I was popping these off, I am just going to be placing them into my top coat. I went ahead, once I liked the placement, I did go ahead and cure for 30 seconds and repeated that to the pinky and the thumb. Now for the all pink nail, I am going to be applying the top coat and just doing a little bit of a rhinestone placement on that nail, curing for 30 seconds. And then for my glitter nail, I also decided that I wanted to add some rhinestones on that nail, so I just applied 2 rhinestones coming down from the cuticle. I'm going to go ahead and let the rest play out. I really hope that you are enjoying. If you are, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, and if you're feeling generous, leave a comment below. Here are the nails after the top coat has been cured and the rhinestones were cured. I'm now finishing off with my cuticle oil to nourish my cuticles, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set, and then I will be showing the finished look of the nails. I really love how these turned out. I think they were very simple and classy. I also really liked the length and the shape of these nails. I just think overall these turned out really good. They would have been amazing party nails for the new year. I just love the pink, the gold, and the bling. Absolutely love this set so much, and I especially love it under the flash of my phone. Just wait until you see that. That will be the end clip, but I just think it looks so good. The rhinestones twinkle, the gel polish twinkles, and it is like a disco party on my nails. It's just so pretty. If you have never tried the Daily Charme Holographic Twinkle Gel Polishes, I 100% recommend it. I will be leaving the link to this collection down below in the description box. You can purchase the gel polish set as a 6 collection set, or you can also purchase the colors individually. And don't forget, if you do purchase anything from the Daily Charm website, you can use my discount code to save some money off. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.